It's Dr. Infinity. I may be as fat as Dream, but I don't cheat at Minecraft. I'm going to use that intro as much as I can. I think it's pretty okay. So, I'm going to talk about Winter's Bone, specifically the movie. Years ago, I read the book, and then I saw the movie, so I decided to watch the movie again recently. And in between, when I first read the book and all that years ago, I've read a few more books from the author Daniel Woodrell. He kind of does a country noir type of writing style. I read a few of his. Tomato Red and Sweet Mister, I recommend both of those. The Bayou trilogy, I didn't care for, and The Maid's Tale, also I didn't care for. But Winter's Bone's really good, the book and the movie, which is kind of rare sometimes where you have a good adaptation from a good book, but we have it here, so that's great. Uh, so, we have Jennifer Lawrence playing Ree Dolly, and they're in the Missouri Ozarks. That's down near the Arkansas border, if you don't know. And I'm just gonna kind of summarize the film and then just stuff I liked about it. What was cool about it. She's on this journey to save her house and her property and family, all of it, because her father Jessup is on the run, and for bail he put up his house and property, and they're gonna get kicked out if her father doesn't show up. And this video is for people that have already seen it. So there will be spoilers in it. And, we have some really interesting characters in Winter's Bone. Uncle Teardrop, like, he's frightening. He's what kind of a. I don't know. I guess you couldn't just label him just a villain, but he's more antagonistic to our kind of cast. But he's also there. He's a frightening family member. Jennifer Lawrence is good, and what she has to struggle for to provide for her family and to keep it together in this desolate place of the Ozarks. I really like this one shot where she's walking between these two abandoned buildings, and it just looks so good. The setting just is great. I really loved it. What we see like consistently throughout the movie is the women in the movie doing what they can to try to assist Ree in her, I guess quest isn't the right word, but like objective of helping her family. But the women are always kind of kept in check by the men around them for kind of fear of violence and also their own family ties. They can't just drop everything to help her. But, you have Megan, that's the granddaughter of Thump Milton, Mareeb, wife of Thump Milton, who is nice to Ree at first. She can go from trying to be helpful and then beating Ree within an inch of her life. So you kind of have this character that has to, that has grown up harshly in response to the environment that she's in. You have Victoria, that's Teardrop's wife, also tries to help Ree, act as a buffer between her and Teardrop, gives her some money and some drugs. And Gail, Ree's friend, the pregnant, or not pregnant, the friend that has a kid, who gets her the truck later on so they can go and investigate further about where her father is. Uh, it's just good. I need to say more than that, but it's a really cool setting. You really like the characters, and you know, Ree is this strong character, not a like quote unquote like girl boss or strong female character, but she's an interesting, good character, and she responds well to her environment. She can't do everything, but she's doing what she can, and it's really good. You really want her to succeed, and for everything to work out for her in the end and her family. Later on, when we know that her Jessup has been killed, it's her and Teardrop, and Ree like squeezes her uncle's shoulder to comfort him, and it's one of the very rare like touching family moments because everyone in the family is, everyone in the movie is like a degree or two removed from being kin. So there is this kind of close knit community within the Ozarks, but they will respond violently to each other. That's freely dished out, and it's rarer to see these moments of "I'm here for you, I'm here to comfort you, I'm looking out for you." Let's see. That was awful at the lake when they make her hold on to her father's hands, so that they can be sawed off. That was awful, but good. Like it's a really good scene, but it's just really powerful. With she has to hold on to family and then have it be cut away from her, and her father can't do anything for her now. And, it's kind of implied that maybe he wasn't always this way. Maybe he was a decent person at one time, but he turned into an informant and, they took care of business. Then, at the end, we have this other little family moment where Teardrop brings these two chicks for the kids to raise, but and he strums up the banjo a bit, and the banjo playing this nice moment is interrupted by himself saying that he knows who did it, he knows who killed his brother, and he's going off. He leaves the banjo there, and it's most likely he's not going to return. He's going to meet this violent end out there, and it's just going to continue, and they'll be left alone. So it's up to Ree to step up and kind of not assume control. Or, well, no, she is. Her mother can't, so there's no one else. It has to be Ree. Ree has to look out for her. It's two brothers in the book, but in the movie it's a little brother and little sister, which is fine. But yeah, it's a good movie. I like it. I like the book. I like some of the author's work. If you liked the movie and you're kind of looking for a book, you could check out the book or other books like Tomato Red or Sweet Mister. I will bring up this documentary I saw a while ago. It's about this small town in Missouri called Rich Hill, Missouri, and it follows these three poor families, and their kind of teenage sons over, and it just kind of tracks their lives and what they're going through. And it reminded me a bit of Winter's Bone. And it's not the Ozarks quite, but it's really interesting. If you're looking more for like kind of white poverty stuff and about Missouri, I really enjoyed it. It's sad, but I think it's really good. And that's all I have. I'll probably be making some other stuff, some other videos.